Hi guys, welcome to Mother Moon Tarot. This is going to be the Virgo reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. So, guys, just a few things before we kind of get into the reading. We have a few things. First of all, we have the new moon in Cancer coming up on the 2nd of July. So it's Cancer season. Cancer season is very much about home, family, and friends that we would call family members. Okay, so yeah, all about your home environment, your family, your friends, and how you feel about those connections, those relationships, and nurturing those as well. It is also a season for nurturing, like I said, with family and friends and whatnot, but also to do with yourself. So nurturing yourself and keeping yourself, kind of keeping your cup filled up. Okay. There's also then a theme of like reviewing your goals. Okay, so taking stock of where you've been in the last kind of 6 months and reviewing what it is that you want from your goals. Okay, just taking stock of them and kind of assessing them kind of for yourself. Okay, and that goes hand in hand with the nurturing side as well. So you're nurturing yourself, feeding yourself, and reviewing your goals and how you've gotten to the point that you are at now. There's also then a quite a big theme in Cancer season as well to do with throwing out insecurities, okay, or getting rid of the insecurities that you've had up to this point. Okay, so again, that goes hand in hand with nurturing yourself as well, because you're looking at things, you're thinking about things, and you're kind of throwing out things that don't serve you. Okay, so there's that. So oh yeah, also there's Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is happening on the 8th of July. So there is a shadow period with Mercury retrograde of, a couple of days beforehand and on, a couple of days afterwards, up to a week or so. So just be careful and mindful about navigating those energies with Mercury retrograde being here at the start of the month, purely because, it can be a little bit of a trickster energy. It can be, have a little bit of energy of like setbacks, delays, things not being what they seem, issues with technology, so for example, if you see a hi-fi for sale in online or in a store, let's say online, okay, for example, and you really wanted this hi-fi for ages, you've seen it before and you really want it, and it's on sale, it's like 90% sale, okay, so you can get it really, really cheap. So you go, okay, yeah, great, and you press the checkout button, okay, you pay for it, it arrives, and there's a fault with it, okay, and for some reason, whenever you go back onto the website doesn't exist, or the people that sell it, the company is closed down, so you can't return it, you can't get your money back, and you're now left with a faulty hi-fi that doesn't work. Okay, so just that's kind of an example. Another one would be like you see a beautiful house that you really want. You're like, oh yeah, this is the perfect house for me and my family. Where do I sign? To get this house. I don't want to lose out. And as you're walking around the house, you think it's brilliant. You notice a little patch of mold, but you're like, oh, it's fine, I can fix that. That's not a problem. You sign on the dotted line, you get the house, you move in, and then it turns out that the mold is everywhere all the house, and they've just painted over it. Okay, so you're then left with a massive job of trying to fix this mold, and it's just really damp, and it's causing you health benefits as well. Okay, so there's things like that. Okay, so little setbacks, little problems like that could turn into bigger things or bigger issues and problems later on down the line. So it's just a case of being mindful and careful about navigating those energies. So pay attention to like red flags and things like that, or things that you notice that might just be a little bit off. If you can hold out on signing contracts and things like that, or signing names to things for anything, or things like that, just be, if you can hold off till after Mercury retrograde, that's always better. Obviously, if you can't, you can't, and that's fair enough. But just make sure that if you do have to sign for something, that you really take time to think about it thoroughly and carefully first before signing things. Okay, so it's just just being mindful and being careful about making decisions and stuff on that, around Mercury retrograde. So that's that. Just be careful. Without further ado, Virgo, let's get into your reading. So I was meditating on camera before I turned it on. Or sorry, I was meditating on your energy before I came on camera. I'm tripping over my words at the moment. Okay, so yeah. I was meditating on your energy before I came on camera, and the messages that I got for you, well, it was an image. And funnily enough, it kind of carried on from last month's, where I had a picture of you in your car and you were just like driving and you were like really having fun, and you were singing along to the music and you were, you know, really happy. It was kind of an extension of that. So I seen that to begin with. And then it was like a kind of a certain surge of excitement as well. And it was almost like, you know, you're driving and you're just like that your favorite song then comes on, and then you really are going for it. So it's almost like it's like a feeling of excitement. You're just like you're almost like you're finished for the summer. You know, you finished work for the summer, and you know you've got the summer ahead of you, and you're really looking forward to all these kind of things that you're gonna be doing with family and friends and blah blah blah. And you're just really excited for it, okay? But the other thing that I got for you was it was like a caution. It's almost like be careful of over exerting your energies towards certain things. So don't be like overcommitting yourself to certain things and then not being able to follow through with them, okay? Because it's gonna zap your energy quicker this month than it would at other times, okay? So yeah, so just don't bite off too much, you know, and you know, what is it? Don't bite off too much that you can't chew, or something like that. Anyway, I'm terrible with those sort of phrases. I always get them mixed up and then people laugh at me. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's get into your reading. So let's have a little look. So, okay, what does Virgo need to know for July, please? What does Virgo need to know for July? We need to know for July. Okay. What does Virgo need to know for July? What does Virgo need to know for July? Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, this one came out first. And then these two. Yeah. Okay. And last card. What does Virgo need to know for July? And there we go. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So guys, as always, I'm just going to have a look, take a few minutes to look at the cards. You don't have to wait for me. You guys can forward on ahead if you want to. But let me just take a second to look at the cards and have a think. Okay, yeah, it's very funny actually. It's almost like a follow-on from last month. It's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, so let's have a little look. Yeah, okay, so the underlying energies at the bottom of the deck that you have is the Two of Pentacles, okay? So the Two of Pentacles is definitely, you're trying to balance things this month, okay? Pentacles is all about the foundations in life, core foundations, so home, family, finances, jobs, careers, you know, your stability, your foundations, okay? So you're trying to balance things out this month. And that's definitely that energy that I kind of was feeling for you in the pre-meditation session, was that you're trying to, it's almost like you're trying to balance your energies between people and things. And, you know, like you're trying to balance like, you know, your home and family life with like your friends, where you're trying to balance out your energies between taking time for yourself and taking time for others. You know what I mean? So you're trying to find that balance. And like I said, you need to find that balance this month, because you don't want to be overexerting yourself with friends and family and then not leaving enough time to kind of recharge your own energies and take time for yourself. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely needing to find that balance this month. So that's it's interesting that came up for your underlying energy. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I think when I was okay, the energy I'm getting off this is really excited kind of energy, like I was getting in the meditation session. Okay, so I'm tripping over my words a bit because that's the end. I'm getting excited for you. Okay, so just bear with me if I do that. Okay, I'll try and be as clear as I can, but messages are kind of coming through quite quick. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting as well is that this is almost like a follow-on from your previous month, like I mentioned. Okay, now in the previous month, you're more than welcome to go back and check June's reading, you know, to see that again if you want to. But I think when I was talking in June for you guys, there was an energy of you almost taking things in from that have happened from the last 6 months and really kind of trying to think about those things and kind of balance them out for yourself and kind of, you know, leave things behind and then kind of, you know, push forward with new things that are going to, you know, bring you happiness and stuff. Okay. The first card you had out was Judgment, okay, in reverse. So I definitely feel like this is kind of like a past energy, but kind of coming into this month as well, okay? So it's almost like it's an energy that doesn't last too long this month. It being in the reverse, I mean. But the energy that I'm getting is that you are very much, you're like rebirthing yourself almost this month. There's a resurrection, okay, a judgment. You can see they're rising, they're rebirthing themselves out of these kind of coffins, with this person kind of calling them back into play, okay? So there's definitely an energy of you at the start of the month, kind of, you're doing that similar to last month. You're kind of like rebirthing yourself, like you're leaving the past behind, the past in the past. You're thinking, there's also kind of like that, oh, I'm finished work for the summer kind of thing, or, I'm not working so much for the summer now. I've got all this new kind of rebirth of energy. Do you know what I mean? So it's like that new kind of found excitement, that rebirth of excitement, that rebirth of zest for life, that rebirth of, positive thinking and excitement for the future. That rebirth of you having taken time last month to really kind of throw things out that weren't serving you, okay? So there's definitely an energy of that towards the start of the month. And what I love is the next card that came out then was the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is very much that, they sometimes call it in tarot the single happy woman card, okay? Or the single happy person card, okay? So it's basically a card of, taking stock of all the stuff that you kind of manifested. So again, Pentacles are about your foundations in life, okay? So all the things that you've worked really hard to achieve, okay? So your family, your home life, your finances, your job and your career, your, finding yourself, your stability, your foundations in life. So it's like this woman is taking time. She's at the 9, okay? So 9 is almost the completion of a cycle. It's almost that 10 of Pentacles. And you're just really feeling happy in yourself and feeling content with where you're at. In terms of, your life, or, your foundations in life, okay? You're feeling, or, what I would say for some of you, like, okay, yeah, for some of you, what's happening is that you're rebirthing yourself, okay, and you're leaving the past in the past, and you're realizing that you're actually really happy with where you're at the moment, okay? So you're really leaving the past behind you. You're shedding a skin almost, and realizing that you have all these things in place, and that you're strong and stable and happy, and you're moving into this energy, okay? You may not feel 100% this energy yet, okay? But with this, rebirth happening in July, by the end of the month, you're certainly feeling like things are a lot more stable. You're a lot more happier where you are and with the way things are at the moment, okay? So that's a beautiful energy to be having, okay? Now, in saying that, make sure that you continue to balance yourself out throughout the month, because what I get is the next card was a Hangman energy, okay? So with the Mercury retrograde coming in, I do feel like that might affect you slightly and start making you kind of doubt those things a little bit. But make sure, like I said, to balance out your energies between what you're doing and other people and yourself, to give yourself time to maybe have to take this Hangman energy kind of stance, and take that time to hang out by yourself, and take a look at things from another perspective. You can see he's hanging himself upside down, so he's seeing the world from a different perspective, okay? And there's an illumination around him as well. So from that, looking at things from a different perspective, he becomes enlightened, or he has, more, he gets a different sense or more information about how he could approach something or certain things in his life, okay? So taking that time out to look at things from a different perspective will also help you to feel that that kind of abundance of happiness within yourself this month, okay? And that's really important for you. But like I said, don't get, with Mercury retrograde kind of coming in, don't get hung up. Like, this is a brilliant energy to be having, but don't get perhaps pulled into it too much, whereby you then start to overanalyze things for yourself and kind of stagnate that movement forward towards that Nine of Cups, okay? Or sorry, that Nine of Pentacles, okay? That happiness. So yeah, beautiful energy, but make sure you balance it so you don't get too over analytical with it, and keep yourself just kind of in that, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, the next card you had out, and this is beautiful, was the Lovers. Okay, so I'm going to say there, for some of you, this could be to do with a relationship. So you're feeling wonderful this month with that Nine of Pentacles energy, okay? You're feeling the excitement of the summer. You're feeling that kind of connection between home and family and friends, relationships, like I said. So you're really feeling the love this month, I feel. I just feel like this is definitely, you're feeling a lot of love this month for the people that are important for you in your life. So yeah, home, family, family members, friends that you hold really dear, and also, your person in your life if you are, in a relationship with someone, male or female. So I just feel like this is a very kind of strong kind of card of you're really enjoying the relationships that you have in your life, and you're putting a lot of effort and a lot of time into those. But like I said, make sure you balance that and take time for yourself too, because if you're overexerting those energies towards other people and you're not keeping yourself full up as well, you're going to end up whereby, you're just depleted, okay? You're depleting your energy too much. But yeah, it's a beautiful energy, okay? Now, one of the reasons why I really love this card so much almost this time is because what came out next is the Ten of Swords, okay? And the Ten of Swords is very much to do with releasing. It's a completion of a cycle. It's 10, okay? So it's releasing all these kind of negative thoughts, negative factors, situations, negative thoughts and logic and all these negativities. You're releasing all those burdens, okay? And they're starting to come out. So whatever it was that you were kind of feeling hung up on, or those things that you were kind of trying to cast out from last month, those things are definitely with that rebirth, and feeling this new wonderful abundant energy for yourself. You're definitely shedding this old skin and you're getting rid of all those negativities, because you're feeling the love again with lots of all these people around you, okay? So it's almost like you're feeding off their energies as well as giving out energy to them, okay? So it's beautiful because it's helping you to release these things. And what's even nicer is what the card that flipped out with this card, so I took it, was the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is very much about, you're getting in your boat and you are sailing to calmer waters. You're leaving all this shit behind and you are sailing to a calmer situation, a calmer waters, or a calmer island, okay? So you're really releasing the old and, sailing into new waters and feeling that abundance and that kind of happiness for yourself in your own life with all the people that you really love and care for in your life at the moment, okay? So yeah, so it's really, really beautiful energy. And the last card then that you had out is beautiful because you got the Three of Cups, okay? So the Three of Cups is it's a card of celebration, okay? And you're celebrating with a group of people, okay? So cups are all about emotions and feelings. So your feelings and your emotions are being celebrated with friends and family. And there's, there's passion there, there's love, there's care. And like I said, with this abundance of you feeling really happy and it being Cancer season, which is all about friends and family and home, you're really feeling the love and celebrating with people. So again, though, like I said, make sure that you balance that out and take time for yourself as well, and you don't over party, okay? It's because this can sometimes be, it's celebration. There's drinks there, but don't over celebrate and maybe kind of go overboard, okay? So that's for the majority of you. Now I am getting a message that's going to be kind of specific for some people and it won't resonate with everyone. So just be aware of that. But another message that I am getting from these last cards is you have the Lovers here, okay? And you have the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, and then the Three of Cups. So I will say that sometimes this Three of Cups energy, okay, Three of Cups can sometimes insinuate a third party situation, okay? And as it is to do with cups, which is emotions and feelings and love, it could be that there is a third person in the mix here, okay? Especially with this Lovers card coming out, okay? So I do feel that for some of you, there could have been a third party situation going on here with a relationship that you were in, possibly previously in the past or currently, okay? You could be in the energies or in front of the energies or behind the energies, whichever. But to do with their love situation, there could have been a third party situation here. But because this is coming out with the Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords, which is leaving the shit behind and getting into a boat and sailing for calmer waters, I do feel like for some of you, there's two strains of you here, okay? For some of you, you are the sorry, the postman's here. For some of you, the feeling is, sorry about that, guys. The postman came to my door. Okay, so for some of you, there was a third party situation in a love relationship. Okay, that, however, so there was a third party in a love relationship. However, that is being left behind now because you have either worked it out with your person. Okay, they have left this third person, and you are both feeling the love again, or you've figured things out. You have talked and communicated, and you're back together. You've left this shit behind of this third party situation, and you're both sailing towards calmer waters now. Okay, and then that leads you then to celebration as well. Okay, or it leads you to balancing that third party situation out. Okay, for another group of you, okay, for another group of you, you are there could have been a, how am I trying to say this now? For another group of you, there could have been a third party situation involved, not with a person, but with a situation. Okay, with a situation that was kind of coming between the two of you. However, that's dissipated now with this rebirthing of energies. Okay, you're feeling a lot more stable in your own self, and you and your person are feeling the love again. You're releasing that. There is the sailing to calmer waters, and then because of that, then, and that old situation is released and it's no longer in the picture, there's then celebration, because then you can move forward because you've taken time to balance things out between the two of you. Okay, balancing. Okay, so it's two. Okay, balancing things out between two people. Okay, so there's a balance of two people again, not three, or a third situation in the mix. Okay, so that's just for a select group of you, not for everyone. Okay, but nevertheless, I just felt that I needed to kind of to say that to you guys. Like I said, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but for some it will, so it's important. So yeah, again, though, beautiful energies, guys, and it's really nice energy to have. You're really kind of connecting with yourself, you're rebirthing yourself, you're taking time to figure out that you're happy with the way things are. You're taking time to balance things out. You're releasing old negativities, and you're sailing towards calmer waters. There's a lot of love here with family members, with relationships, and then there's celebration towards the end of the month. So it's really, really nice energy. Kind of jealous, not gonna lie. Kind of wish I was Virgo this month. So yeah, just enjoy the excitement of this month, guys. You're obviously feeling the excitement of being able to spend time with family and friends, doing things that you love and enjoy, and then finding a real joy within yourself as well. So that's beautiful. Okay, so that was your main reading. I am gonna take some oracle cards now. I'm gonna take one from the Moonlogy deck, and I'm gonna take one from the Romance Angels. So, what does Virgo need to know for July? 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 Okay, I'm being drawn to that one. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. What does Virgo need to know for July, please? What does Virgo need to know for July? What does Virgo need to know for July? Okay, I'm getting that one too. Okay, so the first one that you had out from the Moonlogy deck was hold your vision. So absolutely, I feel like whatever it is that you're releasing at the start of the month, okay, that was in reverse, that you're rebirthing, yeah, and that you're realizing just how much abundance and how much love that you have for yourself and the situations and how and where you're at the moment. It's hold your vision, okay? So hold that in your space and remember that the whole way through this month, because that is going to serve you well, okay? Don't get caught up, like I said, with the Mercury retrograde energy of maybe being in hangman mode too much and over analyzing it. Don't do that to yourself. Hold this abundant energy all month. Hold your vision on that, because that will serve you well right into the end of the month, and you will end up then getting that Three of Cups, that kind of celebration, and that love throughout the whole month. Okay, so yeah, very important. Lovely kind of energy to have. So the cards that you then had out in the Romance Angels card was, the first one was romantic feelings, okay? And it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So absolutely. So with regards to this this lover situation, if this is to do with a relationship, you know, a romantic relationship for you, it's definitely worth exploring, okay? You know, if this is a, you know, someone that you're already with, then explore those feelings further. You know, you're, like I said, this month you're only going to feel the love with people that are in your family and friends circles, and also a romantic setting as well. You're feeling the love this month, so those romantic feelings are worth exploring and you know, enjoying this month with that excitement that you're feeling. The next card then that you had out, and this is going to be for a different group of you, because this goes this I feel is for people who are already in a relationship with someone. This card here I feel is for another group of you. So a group of you who aren't maybe with anyone at the moment, you got new love, okay? So it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and that's definitely a sense that I'm getting with this lovers card for some of you, okay? So like I said, there's two groups. There's people who may be single, might be finding someone this month, and then there is another group of you then who are possibly with someone already, and you're just kind of, you know, really enjoying the love that you already have, okay? So yeah, regardless of whether you're with someone or, you know, you're not, it is a beautiful, beautiful energy of abundance, self-love this month. Enjoying your abundance, and you know, and love all around with family, friends, and romantic partners alike, and yourself. So beautiful energy, Virgo. I really hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful July, and enjoy all that excitement and that love. Embrace all that summer energy. So yeah, enjoy it. Have a wonderful month. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all my social media. The links are in the description box below. I have also launched some merchandise for Mother Moon as well. So if you want to kind of have a little look at that, the link's in the description box below too. And that's it, guys. So I will see you all in August. My God, we're in August already. That's mad. Okay, I will see you then. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.